Good evening. Welcome to Nexus Trades, where we provide good setups for profitable futures. So today, as we had said yesterday, we are going to see our analysis for yesterday. First of all, we had told about ICICI Bank. I had told you drop, but the Nifty market was bullish mostly. And if you look closely, um, there, right over here, this is the 15-minute chart, by the way. Instead of going down, it went bullish because the market was totally bullish, by the way. So it had gone up. If you can see here, there's a small pennant kind of a formation. There's an entry possible over there. Keeping in mind looking at Bank Nifty while taking this entry. Then after this, if you had gotten this entry, good for you. 346, 350, around 4 rupees move. Then a retracement back to this trend line. Then if you had taken entry, again it had gotten a retracement, and then again it went back up. Actually, today ICICI was a very good trade. If you had looked carefully in the 15-minute charts, it would have been very easy to trade actually. So that's about ICICI Bank. JSW Steel, as I had told earlier, it has gone exactly as I had told, around close to 230. So that's done. I'm expecting a move around till this trend line. You can see this trend line. I have drawn it under the 1-day chart, so it will be more clearer if you take it in the 1-day chart. So I'm expecting for confirmation a reversal near the candle, but you have if you have 100, if you have to be completely sure of a reversal, you have to keep in mind the candles, not the chart exactly. You have to look carefully at the candles. If there's a doji, if there's a reversal candle of any sorts, bearish engulfing, anything like that, then you're supposed to take the entry, or else it's a bit risky to take that entry, because reversal trades are mostly a bit difficult to understand. So there's that also. That's that in JSW Steel. I forgot about ICICI Bank's tomorrow's trades. One second. I would consider, yeah, 353.16 to 357. That's a good trade. If it breaks downwards, there's more of a chance. Draw the trend line and see if it breaks that. If it breaks that and gives a good candle and the Nifty movements, sorry, Bank Nifty movements, confirm and take it a bearish move. Bandhan Bank right now, I don't understand why it had fallen this much. Huge gap down. Maybe there was some news which I didn't consider. But right now it's in a cool support and resistance, small movements only. So right now I've drawn this triangle type formation. As you can see, it's following, just moving through support and resistance. Maybe tomorrow there'll be a gap up or a gap down. So I'm not expecting much about this triangle. But this line over here, that is 310.67. If it goes above that, definitely take an entry. If it goes below that, I've definitely taken an entry. There's no doubt about it. Target is according to your um, risk to reward ratio. M&M Mahindra, as I told yesterday, it did not go up or down. It was mostly a vague movement of sorts. It wasn't having a good movement actually. M&M did not have any great movements today, and as of now, I think it's still going to go up. I think it's still going to follow the trend line. So, if I have told you, I'll just show the trend line again. This is in the 1-day chart all over again. So this trend line seems extremely strong and it's been falling for a while. So you can expect it to follow it for a long time. So I'm telling, follow the trend line. Also check the candles. 1-day candles are also extremely important. For example, any stock you take. For example, this is the 1-day candle of Mahindra and Mahindra. As you can see, there's a huge green candle over here. Then there's a red candle with a small shadow. Again, another red candle with a small shadow. It's almost, the shadow is bigger, so it's showing a downward push. The bears are in control. Again, kind of a doji. So it's uncertainty is there. Again another kind of a doji. The shadow is big in the next candle also. Most probably it seems to show that it's going to be going for a good fall. It's going for a good fall. I think it will go really high because the candles are showing everything negatively. Bearish. It's giving a bearish view mostly. So we'll go to M&M Fin. M&M Fin, I'm still expecting for a bearish move. It hasn't given great moves, but draw support and resistance, and you might get a good entry. Now, this is our bumper stock. A bumper stock for everyone who has been watching the markets know that Reliance is the boss. There's no doubt about it. If it wasn't for Reliance, the whole stock market would have fallen by now. Look at this. Just look at this analysis and you'll understand what I'm trying to say. So, on it had reached its high on 24th 24th of last month. It had reached its high, that is of 2190 2190 rupees. Okay, 2190. Then it started following because some news, and there's a lot of profit booking, I suppose. But when it reached today 2004, it reached. So as usual, normal stocks, it will take around 1 to 2 to 3 to maybe 2 to 3 weeks to reach back its positions. The profit booking has done, it will take some 2 to 3 weeks. Reliance, on the other hand, from 2000 to 2166, 166 points in one day. And if you look carefully, 7%. It has almost reached the price it had fallen from. So Reliance is a very good stock to trade. Carefully mark the levels and trade very carefully because this stock moves really well. So if you have a proper support and resistance and a good risk to reward, you can reap benefits. Right now, because I've just started trading on Reliance, I'm only taking 10 quantity because there are large moves. See, 10 quantity is enough if you're a beginner. I'm a beginner in Reliance. Don't have much clue about it. See, look at, for example, just look at this. Each support it breaks, 2072, it broke at 2090. That gives you 30 points, 20 points. Again, 2090, 2126, 90, 100, 130 points. There's a triangle formation over here. If you have taken that, another simple point move for confirmations. So I would advise everybody to trade on Reliance, but with a small quantity, unless you're 100% confident. So for tomorrow, Reliance, if it goes about 2058 and 2200, expect a huge move upwards, or maybe at 2200 there will be a reversal. That's the point where it has been consolidating for a while. So expect those two for time being. Okay, thank you. Hope you have a great day tomorrow.